Welcome again, Linton's Enchanted Gardens on County Road 17 in Elkhart. This is where we originate our program with Mark Linton, and we've got great programming ahead, not only today, but through the entire year for you. In fact, the next 7 months, Mark, talking about all things green, right?
That's right, Craig.
And we're going to talk a little bit about interior design here as we get started with our new show. But Mark, 7 months on what, all of the local stations, is that right?
That's correct, Craig. All 5 local television stations going to be airing our half-hour show. There's actually going to be 11 opportunities for the viewers to catch our show both on Saturdays and Sundays and be listed in the television guide.
Educating, inspiring, and informing, that's what we do best here with the best, Linton's Enchanted Gardens, and the genius behind it all, Mark Linton. Let's get started, Mark. Okay. What do we got going here?
Well, Craig, everyone is craving spring at this time of the year. It's been a really long, very cold winter. Yes. March set some bad records in that, and so did February. So our guests have been coming into the store wanting to make a spring-like type of look inside of their home. So Diana, our designer, has come up with some really neat ideas that you can incorporate into your home. You can just kind of repurpose some of the things you may already have and then just add to it. Of course, we're always working with a color palette. We're working with pastels, basically spring colors in that. Yeah. And like to just set the stage what Diana has already accomplished here. And something that very clever that she's done is this is actually a scarf, and she's incorporated this fabric into there. I love how she's draped it. We're going to, you're also going to be seeing that later on during this segment that we've got incorporated in other areas. We've got a bird cage there, which she very creatively has come up with putting some plants in there as well. And a lot of these items that we feature on the show are on sale, and our wall art, we've got a lot of sales going on our wall art. This is actually original hand painting here. 50% off on sale now for only $139.99. A very unique and unusual shelf. I love this dragonfly shelf.
That is very unique, isn't it?
And look how she's put the little miniature potted plants in there, the bird's nest. It's also 50% off on sale for $53.99. Incredibly low prices on the wall art, half price for the butterfly, only $22.99. So like to bring Diana in here, and we'll start sharing with the viewers how we can build this vignette.
Well, Mark talks a lot about some great pricing. Obviously, that's true here at Linton's, but what's really cool is when you come to Linton's Enchanted Gardens, you're going to be able to get some free experience, right?
That's
advice from Diana and her staff. So Mark, why don't you get started here?
Well, directly behind you, Diana's put together this garden wagon, and she's filled it with various types of ferns. I love this new container here. It's got kind of that aged garden type of look to it. It's also got the rope handles on the side there. The ferns, they're botanically correct ferns. I like how these new fronds are opening up. You know, we grow ferns in our nursery, and I know exactly what a fern should look like. And this it's botanically correct. It's amazing. But of course, they don't require any water, and they are artificial.
Sure. Well, that's great. It's all right here at Linton's. Check them out or go online at lintons.com. What else, Mark?
Craig, a lot of times less is more, and this is absolutely beautiful. One of my favorites here. Just some nice blooming spring bulbs in a simple container, and Diana's taken some wired ribbon here, which helps tie it in and color coordinates with our vignette. Again, look incredibly realistic. They are artificial, botanically silk flowers. This arrangement's $117.99.
Look how that ribbon kind of plays against the cuff of Diana there. Look at that. Perfect. And the scarf up on the wall, too. Did you notice that?
You know, I think that was pre-planned.
You think? There's some color for you.
And this is something new, Craig. Love this here. Very earthy, you might say. You've got the bulbs which are exposed there. Look at the roots that are coming out of there, so botanically correct. And the tulips are only $19.99.
You know, yellow is a fascinating color, isn't it, Mark? It does so many things. It really brightens a room.
You know, after a long winter, we really crave those spring colors. We've got a lot of birds as well as butterflies incorporated into this vignette. Love these birds because of the feet. Diana's also incorporated another one in there, but just a nice little pop of color there with the addition of that bird.
Very nice, very nice.
Then we've got a ceramic plate here with the butterfly motif on it. Again, all the colors coordinating. The plate, low price point, only $10.99.
All right, again, the ideas here and advice free of charge. The items that you see for sale here, many of them one of a kind, so stop on in this morning. What's next, Mark?
Craig, next I've got this beautiful girl here with a watering can. This is also another lovely piece that's on sale. It was $169, now on sale for $119.99. And this is a piece that you can use either inside or outside as well. It's a reproduction bronze statue. It is out of a resin, and that's why it's possible to have a lower price point.
Very, very neat. One of a kind of items here that you won't find anywhere else. Mark, what else you got going on?
More ferns, Craig, all different varieties of ferns, and you know, they really add that fresh type of look that we crave for spring. And Diana's tucking those down there into the wagon. I love this wagon. It's an antique reproduction wagon. The price on this is $337. And something that Diana shared with me earlier today is, you know, it can be repurposed into a coffee table just simply with the addition of a piece of glass there. And what's so neat is that you can see through that wagon. And so you just don't only admire what's on top.
Yeah.
We've also got some of these spring butterflies incorporated into Diana's vignette here. Love this because they are wired, and so you can bend and shape the wings there however you want to. Price on this, only $7.99.
And a different shade of green as Diana makes the placement here on the set at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Very nice. Well, kind of winding things up here a little bit. Mark, what else do you have for us?
Oh, next I've got this beautiful antique reproduction tray here. And again, it's got butterflies, watering can, and the irises. $27.99 for the tray.
Time began in a garden, huh?
There you go.
Is that true?
It did. It did. More birds, lots of birds, and this is a hand-painted ceramic bird on sale for $29.99.
Man, you got just about every color. The pastels are flying high here, aren't they?
They are. And Craig, what we've got here are some garden journals. I love the covers of these with the butterflies on there. The gardening journals are only $9.99.
Neat. Very, very nice. Some ideas for your porch or patio here. It's screened in look maybe.
Next, we are featuring some more of this fabric, which is actually a woman's scarf that we're repurposing. Price on this is $22.99. Actually look beautiful on Diana. And she's going to be putting that over the top of our table. Hand-painted, hand-carved daisy table, along with the set of chairs. Got the hand-carved butterflies incorporated in there. The table and two chairs. The set is $349.99.
You know, I don't think, Mark, that daisy table is going to last very long. I love that look. That is so cool.
Once it's gone, it's gone. That's one of a kind item that we have here. And then Diana's setting the table here, two-piece teacup set, only $4.99.
All right.
And a matching pitcher on sale for $8.99.
Gets you in the mood, doesn't it?
And then perfect for putting some cookies on there. We've got our tiered display for $18.99.
Well, how about one last little touch of color here, Mark?
A big splash of color for on our door. This is a custom wreath that Diana created. It's $86.99. I love how it pulls together all the colors that we have in the vignette. She's used the wired ribbon here, the burlap, and then also has incorporated that, has threaded that through the hearts. And I just love the natural twigs that she's incorporated in here, along with the orange ranunculus, and then we've got the limelight hydrangeas in there, and just a little hint of blue. Nice movement with the breeze if you've got that on your front porch or front door. Very nice, Diana.
Yeah, nice job, Diana. That is beautiful. Well, if you follow the show over the last few years, you know Mark always has a wow for us, and this is one of the segments of the show here that Mark presents that wow. What do you have here, Mark?
Well, this is a crane, and this can be used for either inside or outside. It does come with a set of stakes, so if you're anchoring it into your garden, that secures it in place so the wind does not knock it over. But I love how all these colors tie in together. It makes a nice statement for our interior decor.
All right, that's our interior decor segment. And Mark, when we come back, we're going to be out in the conservatory, just steps away, talking about plants, trees, and shrubs.
That's right, it's our freebie sale.
All right, we'll have all that for you when we return, so stay tuned. It's an event like none other. It's the Easter egg extraordinaire here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. We're inside where it's nice and warm here, and you've got a friend with you here, Mark.
I sure do. This is Donald Duck, and he is the star of our show this Saturday.
Yes.
And something new here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens is our duckling water slide, and I've never seen anything like it before.
I haven't either. Yeah, it is incredible.
And ducks love it.
They love it, don't they?
Yes. We've got a lot going on this weekend, Craig.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more.
Well, we've got fun for the whole entire family. Easter cookie decorating, only 99 cents. We've got the Easter Egg Express, and that is a trip on our train out to our Easter egg patch.
Yep.
And it's for kids of all ages, only $4.99 for that. And then we've got the Easter Bunny here, and Easter Bunny is here from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. Free photos with the Easter Bunny. Just simply ask that you bring a canned good. We are collecting food for our local food bank here, and for each person that's in the picture, you need to have a canned good as a donation. Of course, bring your own camera.
All right, that's all today here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. The Easter Egg Extraordinaire, it winds up tonight here at Linton's. Donald, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, he's a handsome dude, isn't he?
He is.
Well, this is the part of the show that we like to call the freebie sale. It's when you can save big on plants, trees, and shrubs. And without further ado, Mark, why don't you get us going here, huh?
Well, Craig, it's been so dismal outside, lots of snow cover, and then once that snow finally melted, it's really been brown out there. So what I thought we could do is feature evergreens. Evergreens are the bones of the landscape, and evergreens aren't just green. There's all different shades of green, and then we have evergreens that are in the gold colors and evergreens that are in the blue colors. And this is the time of the year that you really can appreciate them. So,
Sure.
And all of these are on sale, part of our freebie sale. First one that we're featuring, Craig, is our Golden Serbian Spruce, and prize for that beautiful bright gold foliage, very low maintenance evergreen, slow growing. Normally $39.99, and it's buy one, get one free. This is our Angelica Blue Juniper, does best in full sun. Nice soft foliage and kind of a blue-gray color. Normally $29.99, and it's buy two, get one free. Next is one of my personal favorites. We use these a lot in landscape because they are so low maintenance. They do a nice job of naturally shaping themselves. They work in full sun, also tolerate some shade. It's our Sun Gold False Cypress, normally $29.99, and it's buy one, get one free.
You cannot beat the aroma here, Mark. It really gets you in the mood, doesn't it?
It smells good, yes, you're right.
It does.
This is our little Hetz Midget Dwarf Arborvitae. Does an excellent job of naturally shaping itself into a globe shape. Normally $19.99, and it's buy one, get one free. Is our Blue Princess Holly, and you can see some of the berries that have formed on it last fall and have continued throughout the winter time. In the springtime, blooms with clusters of white flowers, works well in full sun, also tolerates shade. Normally $39.99, and it's buy one, get one free.
Mark, how do you keep all these looking so good when we've been through such a rough winter?
You know what? They're grown a whole whopping 2 miles down the street from our home and garden center out at our nursery. And thanks to Asiel, our nursery manager, he does a great job of growing these plants. So locally grown here in Bristol, Indiana.
Excellent. Up next?
Up next is our blue rug juniper, nice ground cover type of evergreen. Stays the blue color 12 months out of the year. Normally $24.99, and it's buy two, get one free.
It's the freebie sale going on all day today. Check it out.
You know, this next one isn't an evergreen, of course, but had to bring it because this is a sure sign of spring when you see the pussy willows in bloom. And the flowers, which most people don't know really what to call them because it's not a typical flower, but they're called catkins, very smooth, feathery type of flowers. When the snow melts and it's spring, pussy willows are in bloom. It's our French pink pussy willow, normally $29.99, and it's buy one, get one free.
Yeah, you don't find those everywhere, do you?
No, you don't.
No. Up next?
Next is our Emerald Gaiety euonymus, and this is semi-evergreen, meaning it keeps a large majority of its leaves throughout the winter time. It also takes on nice purple coloration, the new growth. You get some nice green and white leaves. Can either be used as a ground cover or a small little ornamental shrub. Grows in full sun, also grows in dense shade, very adaptable. Normally $24.99, and it's buy one, get one free. Next, Craig, is our Winter Gem Boxwood, prized for the beautiful, shiny, glossy green leaves. Very low maintenance, requires very minimal pruning, grows in full sun, also tolerates dense shade. Normally $29.99, and on sale for buy one, get one free.
So low maintenance, again, a theme this year, isn't it?
Most definitely. You know, no one really has a full-time gardener and they don't have the time to be doing a lot of work outside. And so we are specializing in low maintenance plants.
Yeah, very good. You do a good job at it too.
Well, thank you. This is one of my personal favorites here. I absolutely love Hinoki cypress for their irregular shape foliage. Just a low maintenance dwarf evergreen. This one here is a snow-kissed Hinoki cypress. Gets its name snow-kissed because of the little white specks that you see on the ends of the foliage there. Very low maintenance, slow growing. Normally $39.99, and it's buy two, get one free.
I like all the different shades of green that we see in this. Next, Mark?
Well, not an evergreen here. This is our yellow twig dogwood. And the reason people plant yellow twig dogwoods as well as red twig dogwoods is because of their branch color. And so when you see these yellow twigs sticking up out of the snow, beautiful, beautiful color contrast during the winter months. And then in addition to the yellow branches, it blooms with clusters of white flowers in the springtime, does well in sun, also does well in shade. It's a rather fast grower, gets like 6-8 feet tall. So if you're wanting some privacy, a nice plant for that. Normally $34.99, buy one, get one free.
Yeah, this is the time of the year that you're going to save big here at Linton's, and you got another beauty for us, Mark.
It's an old-fashioned favorite. It's our dense yew. Everyone has them around their home as kind of the bread and butter type of landscape plant. Normally $29.99, buy two, get one free. Works out well in full sun and tolerates a dense shade as well. Next, Craig, is our Oriental Dwarf Spruce. This is a compact spruce. Love those little short needles there. Really requires full sun in order to perform best. Does not do well in the shade, but nice, low maintenance, kind of understory type of plantings that work out well below the base of a window where you're not wanting something to get real large. And it is part of the bones of the landscape. Craig, normally those are $39.99, and on sale, buy one, get one free.
Well, Mark, over the next 7 months, we're going to see a lot of these offerings really on display, on location, aren't we?
That's right. In a few short weeks here, we'll be out on site featuring different homes and businesses that we've done around the area so that the viewers can see what they can do with plants and actually see them installed in a landscape.
Make the connection, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's super. That's fun, too. I've got to tell you that. Next up?
Next, Craig, is our dwarf Norway spruce on standard. This is a little dwarf patio tree, and our nursery staff does grafting, and it's actually a little miniature shrub grafted onto a tree trunk, which stunts the growth. Works out really well for a patio or near a deck. I love to use them near entrances. More of a formal type of look, and by elevating that crown or the head of the tree, then we can do some understory type of plantings. Little dwarf flowering perennials look amazing underneath there. A lot of times I use dianthus that bloom in the spring and the summertime, or coral bells, which attract hummingbirds and butterflies, but those real compact perennials work out well underneath the base of this little miniature tree. Incredibly low maintenance, requires very little pruning. And normally those are $59.99, and you're going to buy one, get one free. So that's two of them for only $59.99.
Just a few seconds to wrap up here, Mark. What's next?
Our last plant that we are featuring here is our columnar spruce, prized for those beautiful blue colored needles. Maintains those needles 12 months out of the year. Works out really well, Craig, for framing the corners of the house where you're wanting some height. Also, if you're concerned about something getting too wide, this is the ideal plant, Craig, with no pruning, only going to get to be about 3 to 4 feet in width. But if you let it grow, it's going to reach up to about 10, 12 feet in height. But of course, you can keep it shorter than that with some occasional pruning.
Gotcha.
Our freebie sale, normally $39.99, on sale, buy one, get one free.
All right, there you have it. All the plants, trees, and shrubs marked down to incredible savings here at Linton's. Mark, thank you so much.
Thank you, Craig.
This is the last day of the Easter Egg Extraordinaire, so check it out. For Mark Linton, Craig Wallen here. Until next time, see you later. So long, everybody.